All right, guys, I'm making a quick video here in my car, and yeah, sorry it's blurry. Um, anyways, today is the anniversary, 1 year since the mass wipes attacked the Jews, and then when the Jews attacked back, they're crying foul. And with the storm that's coming uh, down in Florida, seeing evacuation right now. His name is Max Velocities, and he's doing updates, and he's got a live stream going right now. I'm just watching a little bit on my phone while I was getting some dinner with some friends. But going down to North Carolina, there used to be a guy on YouTube here called Risky Krisky. Love him or hate him, for his YouTube channel. I thought he was quite entertaining, but that's me. But anyways, he is a former GWAT vet and also fire rescue and EMS. So he's been doing updates on his X account of what's going on down there, and he's been busy since the storm. And I know he's got young ones at home and a wife, and I'm sure he's wanting to go home and see them, but other people need his help. And I'm getting through channels on X, you can, and Facebook, which, feces book. But you can look and see that the federal government is really, really cracking down on civilians doing what FEMA should do. And I just read a post that by October 10th, it's going to be a 40,000 foot ceiling around the disaster zones, and only military and government aircraft can get in there, but it hasn't stopped the pilots so far, even being threatened with arrest and everything. I'm seeing, county officials and certain police chiefs and sheriffs, threatening homeowners with arrest, trying to get back and salvage what they can of their lives before, the unholy looting starts, which I'm surprised we're not hearing more reports on. But all I can say is, working fire and EMS myself, these Blackhawks that are military aircraft that are coming in disrupting supply drops and handouts. Um, Civilian or military, that tail rotor is pretty finicky, especially when things get wrapped around it, like blankets, tarps. Ask me how I know on that one, you know? And, man, I don't know if I should say this or not, but yeah, that I'll just leave the other one bit of information to myself for right now. But that tail rotor, it's pretty delicate. Doesn't like shit around it, on it, or getting wrapped around it. Catch my drift, pass it along. For all those people that don't know. There's all sorts of places you can check into if you want to give cash help. I'm really surprised. Walmart actually did send 60 semi trucks full of food and water and other supplies. Like I said, research and really research. I know everybody thinks, oh, the American Red Cross. I've worked with the American Red Cross on numerous events throughout my 20 plus years in EMS and firefighting. And I will tell you that there is an overhead, and not always necessarily the best people on the ground. That's just my personal opinion from what interactions I've had. But stay prepped, guys. With not even just these major natural disasters and things that are going on. Stay prepped. Buy medical supplies. I go to Chinook Medical. I don't loot my local hospitals or ambulances. I go to Chinook Medical. I buy a ton of stuff, buy it in bulk. If you're not trained on something like nasal pharyngeal airways or doing sutures or starting IVs, don't do those things, you can do more harm than good. But everything else, your bandages and your gauze and water purification and water storage, buy that stuff, prep it up. You know, winter's coming here in Michigan. October, November, we can get some really gusty, nasty winds that can knock down power for days, if not weeks. And the rest of the country as well. Snow emergencies are going to be popping up, ice emergencies throughout the Midwest and down in some of the southern states as well. So just because we're not in Hurricane Alley or Hurricane states doesn't mean that what we can experience. Obviously, North Carolina isn't really part of the hurricane aspect of it as you'd think, like more southern states are, but even Tennessee, which is landlocked, got it. So all I can say, guys, is keep prepping. With the election coming up, regardless of what team you're on, I'd keep prepped. I'd have my ducks in a row for this. Nothing's gonna get any better anytime soon. Like Krisky used to say, it's gonna get worse before it gets worse, and we're seeing that right now. So prep up, guys, and be safe. I will see you on the next video.